What's up, guys? Steven with Discover Power Sports, back in Texas with the X3s. Not without a little bit of trouble, but a lot of fun. So we had a really good time to decompress, enjoy the scenery, the views, everything Utah had to offer. We rode a lot of street riding, a lot of mountain riding, some sand dunes, some scenic stuff, a little bit of highway, but a lot of fun. Can't complain. It's a good change of pace compared to here in Texas, being able to ride around up there a little bit more. A lot more freedom and a little bit more access to some BLM land, and among other things. Had some trouble, obviously, with the 2020, but nothing we couldn't get licked and get fixed. Again, thanks to Trevor at Peak Performance Off-Road in Linden, Utah, for getting us taken care of on the secondary rollers on this unit, which is, again, something we kind of talked about when we changed the belt, and we kind of spoke it into existence and manifested that. But hey, it was all positive. We had fun kind of figuring out how to get the sucker fixed, and great community, obviously, with the X3 community and off-road communities over there in Utah. So I definitely recommend following some of those groups on Facebook. Now we get back, no problems with the 2022 until really a week out. It is no longer charging, and the battery is toast on it. Again, we've got everything running through our power distribution panel, and everything is working when it does have power, and nothing's draining on it. It's all run through circuit breakers, fuses, as well as relays, so nothing is direct to hot on this unit. Everything is run off ignition source or directly to the battery itself. So a little odd, not sure what's going on with it. May just be a battery issue, maybe deeper than that. Again, it's under warranty. I'm not really going to dig into it, but I am going to have to swap out the battery right now to get it on the trailer. I've got a anti-gravity battery that I'm going to put in this sucker, so I'm going to pop over there and we'll get started on that. So a little overkill for this unit, but I am going to slap in this ATX 20 anti-gravity battery. It's a 680 cold cranking amp, or cranking amp, excuse me. And obviously this thing weighs less than 4 pounds. This is lithium battery. This is very high-tech stuff. Has the restart function. We actually have another lithium that I had in my 2020 that we swapped into Bryce's unit. It's actually a 380 cranking amp with a gauge and a restart function. And I've been watching a lot of videos. Guys, I don't know if y'all know who Rob Dahm is. Obviously runs these in his 4-rotor, 3-rotor, among other units that he's got, and read a lot of good things about him, so I'm swapping that out to get this sucker going. Got the battery cover off already. A little dirty in there from the dust and the sand, so I'm going to pop that guy out and get her swapped in. Alright, so I got that battery mocked up in there. I pulled all my stuff off of it for the time being. I don't want anything hooked to it. It's easy access. I'm going to leave it apart for the next guy, the tech. I mean, they can put this crap back together. It's Can-Am's problem, in my opinion. There's the old battery down there. Again, everything's circuit breakered, relayed, and fused. Switched. I mean, there's nothing going direct to the battery. Everything's off ignition source or the battery, you know, like that. The panel, obviously, it's actually off ignition source and direct to the battery. So it depends on both to activate itself. So I'm not sure really what's going on with it. Again, everything looked fine. Pop her on, of course. Now that we've got a little bit of a charge, it's going to show some voltage here. No codes like it had. We got 13. Of course, it's going to... You immediately see the dip from the load of the starter and the ignition system firing, but you don't see the spike in voltage from that magneto and everything spinning in there. The 850 watt upgraded magneto, so much for that. But this is what it is, made by a man. Things go bad. Maybe it's not that, maybe it's the regulator. We got to figure it out, but gonna get it back to Lipscomb and let those guys play with it, and gonna get loaded up on the trailer.
Well, so y'all see, it's been a little while since we made at least a good video. Steven's X3 is in the shop. Not quite sure what's going on there. It looks like probably magneto, maybe voltage regulator, something. It's not getting power, or at least the machine's not making power. If the battery's charged up and good, then, you know, he's getting the full 12 volts, but it never goes over that even with the engine running. So between his machine being gone, work's been crazy this summer for both of us, and it's just hot. I think it's been pretty hot everywhere, but here in Texas we've been over 100 for a lot of days straight. So today's a little cooler. We're getting a little bit of a cool front, if you want to call it that, and it's gonna be 99. So I haven't even really touched my X3 since we got back from Utah. It's just been sitting here, so we're gonna take it out, go run the dogs. We have my brother and sister-in-law's dog for the day. So we're gonna take them out. They love to chase around and run with us while we ride around on the property. So we're gonna go do that, and you'll see the dogs running around. Remember a few minutes ago when I said it was hot? We hadn't had much rain. We haven't had any rain in a long time. It's been several months. Just, you know, some little sprinkles here and there, but it's been over 100 for weeks on end, and we finally got a break today. Well, looks like we're getting a big break today because check out what's coming. It's a sweet little storm system headed directly to us. I hope it dumps a couple inches because we need it, and it'll help cool off. Man, the difference in the sky. Blue, dark. But look how dead it is out here. I mean, there's just, I don't know how the trees hang on to that green, even in the summer when there's no rain like this, but they do. But you can see all the grass is trashed. It's done. Maybe a little rain will help bring it back. It won't be so terrible, but we'll see what it looks like when it gets here. Got to keep a good stock of these things.